Hi guys. Okay, so I don't know about you, but this electricity issue has been real. So my electricity bill in December came to £400. £400 just for December alone. And there was only one person here during December because I was at my parents', and that was like, I can't do this, keep your electricity. So that led me to look for solutions, desperately to look for solutions. And this is what this video is, in case it's helpful to anyone out there. The little things that I've done in my house to try and make it a cheaper way to run my house and keep it warm. My house is all electric, so I do have to make you aware of that. So it's always going to be slightly more than the average house because I don't have gas in this house. So my electricity bill has always been expensive, even before the energy crisis. But obviously now that we are in a crisis, it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot afford this, I cannot afford this. But I don't want to move out. I refuse to move out, so because I love this place. I love this place. I'm like, once I like something, and I like stability. So yeah. Anyway, here we go. Number one, I'm in a flat, so I have a balcony, and that means I have a balcony door, and that means wind. I'm also by the sea, so that means wind sometimes. It also means nice views, but yeah, wind. So you need to get this wind shield blocker thing. Some of them are really cute. They're like a big fluffy worm looking thing, or it can be as simple as mine. Mine is literally just Velcro stuck on, and you stick the bar. It's like a foamy thing, nothing too, you wouldn't even notice that it's there. That's why I got it. I could have got some fur, funny, funky thing, but I felt, let me keep it, you know, simple, because I'm always changing the decor in my house. So that kind of thing, I kept it neutral. But that's a really simple but good starting point to just keep wind out and to retain the heat in your house. We're going to go further, and these tips are going to get serious. So you want to make sure that all that effort you're putting in, the heat is actually staying in your house. So that's why this is number one, to block out any wind that's coming through. I know you can also get something for windows, so that you can just run through the window and it blocks out the wind from coming in. So definitely look into that. Number two, so this is a little discovery I found out after I fell in love with electric blankets. So mini heat pads. I have two heat pads. I have one for my office, put it on the floor, so when I'm in my office I step on the heat pad, I turn it on, and yeah, my feet are warm. And I have another one on the sofa, so that when I'm lounging around, again, my feet or my thighs or my calves are warm. I turn it on and that just keeps me warm. Of course you can get an electric blanket, but I'm a fidgeter in bed. I'm a fidgeter on the sofa, I'm a fidgeter. So with an electric blanket, I will have to like stay in a particular position and plug in the blanket and just be stressed. I just got that little heat thing and it stays there, and I can move, I can go, come and go as I please. So that is tip number two for me, and that nicely leads me to tip number three, which is basically electric blanket, but not the electric blanket as in like a throw, but you know, the one that's really thin and you put it on your mattress and then you put your fitted sheet on top and the rest of your blanket. Listen, if you don't have that, girl, I don't know what you're doing. Boy, I don't know what you're doing. It's so good. I only discovered it like 2 years ago. I didn't know that was a thing. So get involved. It's so good. Again, all these things I got on Amazon, so I'm going to link them below so you can check them out yourself. Very inexpensive, very long term. I've had that wind shield thing for about, I couldn't even tell you. I think it's coming to 4 years now. So again, so good, so good. Okay, so like I said, in my house, my electric is generally expensive. So when I got that bill in December, I was like, we need a solution. So I literally turned off all the heating. I said no, and I tried portable heaters, but of course that doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense. The numbers showed it was still high. It's still using electricity. So we turned all of that off. For a while I didn't have any heating in my house and it was freezing, and I was just living on these electric blanket, whatever, whilst I figured out a solution. And the ultimate solution I have now come to is a gas portable heater. Girl, I've got it on right now. I'm like so warm right now. I am so warm. It's working so well. So basically you get a gas cylinder, a Carlo, I think that's how you pronounce it. Mine's 15 kg, and you get the heater itself that you then plug the cylinder in. Listen, I'm not a gas safety regulator or whatever, but you have to know what you're doing with it because it is gas at the end of the day. But essentially, I've portably made my house a gas and electric house, which is more cost effective in the long run. It is an expensive buy to begin with, because you have to buy the cylinder, you have to pay for the gas and pay for the cylinder. So mine came to about 90 something pounds, plus the heater itself, which came to about 120 pounds from Amazon. So but then when my gas finishes, I only need to pay 45 pounds because I give them back the empty cylinder and they give me one with gas inside, so I don't need to pay for that cylinder again. I'm only paying for the gas the second time round and on forth. So the experiment that's going on right now in this house is I'm going to use this gas. I started on the 31st, so I'm going to use this gas heater freely without trying to, you know, budget it, without trying to limit it, to see how long the cylinder lasts. It's, like I said, it's 15 kgs, so I can see how long does it last, and then from there start to see, like, to cut back, maybe to use it less or use it at particular times or not use it at all, to see how much further I can stretch it out. In terms of is it effective, honestly, so this month my bill came in, it was £240, which is almost 50% of last month's bill, which means that it is working. So, and last month, January, I did turn the heating on for about 1 or 2 days when it was extremely cold. As in, like, I would go like in my house and I would see mist. It was that cold. So I turned on the heating for 2-3 days, but the total overall was £240. So meaning if I don't turn on the heating at all, which I'm not going to because I've thrown them out and I've turned off the heating on the main plug, I'm not going to need it. I've got the gas, and the gas, by the way, the gas heater heats up the whole house. My house is a 2-bed house, so currently the heater is in the living room and obviously the doors are open. The heat travels all the way through, and I keep it on 2. It goes up to 3. I keep it on 2 and it works, and it's like, I'm hot right now. It works, it's so good, and I'm really praying this be a long-term safe solution. I'm not gonna lie, I do frequently open the window just in case, because, you know, to bring back oxygen in the house. I mean, I think it's just my head playing with me. I don't think I really need to do that, but again, better safe than, I don't know, whatever. And I think that's all. I honestly hope this is helpful to somebody, because £400 a month on electricity, I can't, like, who am I, you know? It's just not making sense. So hopefully this will be a true long-term solution, because so far I'm loving it, and I really hope this has been helpful to you too. Let me know in the comments, like, how are you coping? Like I said, this is very much a lifestyle video, because life is real out here. And I do also want to diversify my channel to become a more lifestyle video channel, because I think I'm finding more meaning in those type of videos as opposed to just talking about clothes and only clothes. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing in your house. How is your electricity bill? What little solutions have you found? Check out the description below for links to everything that I've mentioned in this video, and I will see you in the next video.